execute easily here towards Newbox, the only defender of that B bomb side. He will get taken down by Norwi, and now yepz, he needs to wait for the rotation to come through. 5 versus 4 now. Man disadvantage for the CTs as they don't have a defuse kit to work with. That might come to haunt them, but also he will take the head off Landon. yepz though with one on his own, but still a 3 versus 4. No time on the clock for that defuse whatsoever, and case they will have no chances to win this one. They need to fall back and try and save, but look at that, Awesome and Mur, they just don't think that case should be allowed to save here. And Nizim, he's gonna be the only one to make his way out of the B-bomb side. No, it was an ESEA season, like advanced, not advanced, but intermediate.
Right. Okay.
Might have been advanced, and even they managed to win against Case. And they're like, I don't want to say anything, but it's just if this team manages to win against you, that means there's a problem, because they obviously are not a team. Like Choif isn't even practicing smokes, and I absolutely love that, because that will delay the call for the rotation and will let them to get the bomb down. And look at that, Mur getting the double on the Tech 9. It was not even the AK, it's not the scout, it is the Tech 9. Although Del, he will cancel the bomb plant here.
To be honest, I think with that, we're going to have to see just how VP.Prodigy fare on this afterplant scenario. Delby's able to do a bit of damage to Norwi. He tries to plant that bomb. Nissim ready for a flank as well. None comes for the time being. That plant goes down again. Nothing for now. Means it will be a double push from CT. As delboNi pushes on forward. Mur onto the first. And with that, we'll have to see what the response is. As for the time being, Nissim in perfect position to catch out some of these members.
Get the first, won't be allowed to get the second, as this is gonna work.
Yeah, without a doubt, I have to hope that maybe they can catch out something. And well, Landon does. Well, let's see if it will be punished.
Might try an isolate positions and Landon, he's going for the aggressive beat, but are they ready for it? And the answer is no. Landon, he will find the shot, he will fall back, go for the extra rotation, but he doesn't even need it. Finding the second, and now it's only left to Norwi. And Landon, he wants the third. He is hungry and he will find it. That's gonna be control. But looks like that's not the case, as Mur, he will just run through the molly and take the head off Landon. And Landon, he was the heavy hitter in the past rounds. And look at that, delboNi here needs to go huge. There's the 1-for-1 trade, and now Nizim won't find a single one, and that's the complete shutdown coming in from VP.Prodigy. That was such a game-changing play there by Mur. He single-handedly won the round by running through the molly and getting the initial peek onto the AWP.
Without doubt, and as that nade goes down, it's going to be an early kill onto Mur. 2 on 3 now, these players stacked up in towards Library. ETT will be tagged down by Norwi, and in case they actually go for this push, they get out from long, but Rain's ready to peek on out and try and cancel any form of push. Norwi good for the first. Trade there, awesome onto DZT, and with that...
Go out of Library. Then it's a 2 versus 3. You don't have any like sure information, accurate information on.
Yeah, have control towards A. They were taking their time with their execution. Now it's gone through. This meant Landon tries to get a bit aggressive. He's caught out instantly by Norwi. Smokes go down. Nissim towards center site. He's one of the only lines of defense left standing. He's low. He's finished. delboNi now. They'll drop a few nades. Well, they'll attempt to drop a few nades. Unfortunately, none of them land. And well, I think that nade.
It's still the NAC.
ACS.
Yeah. ACS. Like A nades, A aim. 5-4 in favor of the T's, as yet again they're going through the bio. How fast was that from Awesome?
Stagnate. 25 seconds left now. Flashes go out. Follow-up utility goes down, and at this point it's contact towards Arch, and with Higley finding that kill, it all but guarantees that VP.Prodigy have found themselves a site, but they've gone back towards A. This could be cataclysmic, as delboNi still looks to try and hold the front bit, catches out the planter, and with that, VP.Prodigy are going to lose the round.
Or
I don't
not.
think they have enough time for a plant. Oh!
Okay.
They just give it. They're really overcomplicating it, to be honest. As 2-on-4 now, with one player in pit, one player on long. VP.Prodigy, I don't think they expected to outmaneuver Case that badly. As for now, we'll await to see just how they fare.
But delboNi, he's still alive in pit. That could be a threat. Mer will take down nizym, and imagine how battering this is for delboNi. Like, he's the pit player. He's been here for this entire round. The bomb has been planted next to him. He's gotten 2 kills, and his rotations died before him. He's the last one standing. Oh my goodness.
For VP.Prodigy, as they shift around towards long, they are going to actually have to fight for a stack, which may really play to their detriment here as they attempt to outmaneuver these teams, and all of them look to rain havoc down on them. Let's see what they have in store for us. Again, early flash night shot from Landon. Rain there to trade, but there's more to worry about. As niko will spot that player out towards Graveyard, but Awesome will send niko to the Graveyard. delboNi making his way towards center site, tries to do damage, but Awesome responds. And now, as his team comes on forward, this clutch may bear fruition. Again, both swing at once. Rain good for one. Molly goes out. EZT trying to swing wide. He's caught out. 27 HP left standing. Rain pushes forward. And VP.Prodigy win a round they absolutely should not have.
This is exactly what...
It's going to be a bit of a lull now as these Eagles try and find the odd kill here or there, but to what avail? It is really just genuinely a painful position to be in if you are on that side of VP, or of Case, my apologies. Case is still in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Highland here. Landon, he continues. He even manages to double up here as yepz will find Rain.
Ooh.
And now it's whole left to Highland. But again, the difference maker here is Landon. He's the player that has won the round. He will fall to Highland. If they manage to lose this one, okay. I'm calm now. I'm calm.
Let us know. We struggle with names. I'm dyslexic and he's not natively English. We really don't make a good combo when it comes to rad.
This time in a really good position with the AWP. He might have a chance to cancel this one. He will find the first and fall back. No refrag potential whatsoever. Now he needs to find one more. He will find the tag. Not the frag though. Now he needs to be careful. Norwi though will manage to get rid of him. It is messy, but it works. And now delboNi and nizym. They need to make that crossfire work. delboNi will find the first, and now nizym needs to come into play. But just a moment of miscommunication there. In the end though, delboNi finding every single kill that they need. And he will even find the fourth. That's perfect.
Breath before the plunge. If you're on the side of that VP.Prodigy.
Managing to land the first. Rain though with the refrag here on the AK. Don't forget that this is of course from the side of VP, but DZT is still alive.
Frankly, they do have to just, well, hold on for the time being. But Landon, he's ready for Hig lane. Now with that, Rain the last man left standing. Goes to take him down probably.
Yep. Want to try and close things out on Inferno.
Without a doubt. Time being. An early push going out from these teams again. Bit of early damage done the way, no way able to land in. Yepz able to shut down Norway again. The banana push being teased by Case, trying to get their way up close and personal. VP.Prodigy with a player on defense. Your Brehze and Mo ring true. There's trade again. Follow up with the through again. Players trying to get out of this chokehold. But GZZ onto Awesome. Let's respond. This wants 2 more towards top of mid though. Forward Mer at the ready. Again, they take a moment to breathe. They take a moment to relax as they continue this standoff. Swing goes wide. niko makes it the shot. To fall back onto CT, awaiting players to come his way. VP.Prodigy, realizing they've been rumbled, actually stagnate their push a little bit. Also tries to be aggressive. Yepz at the ready though. As smokes go out, a fake is on the cards here. That it is. They sprint back down towards the safe site, and for Rain and his teammate of Mer, this will be a tough hold. Rain needs to go huge right now. Unable to do so, instead it's onto Mer. Good for one. niko to trade. And with that, it's going to be probably an 11th round for Case here.
Okay, I'm scared now. I gave a 2-0 for VP. Yes, that is their map pick. I still believe that VP will win the series eventually in a 2-1 fashion if they lose here. But in my opinion,
I've just had a thought, and I'll put it out to those in the chat as well. Is Brazil a motherland or fatherland? The motherland, right?
yeah.
But Is Brazil a top ladder or bottom ladder?
I really have no idea. You've actually thrown every single round before it has even started. Like, I don't know how they do that, but Case, they've been looking pretty good on Inferno, but still the way that VP are playing is so strange. Even if Norwi doesn't get flashed on this side, let's say that he doesn't get flashed.
Without a doubt, and now as we look to hear a 13th from Case, they actually go on a bit of a hunt. Oh, okay.
Awesome, going for the banana pig because yepz, he knows that any moment now he will just spot one. He will get the kill. yepz, he will follow up. What are VP.Prodigy doing?
That was undisciplined to say the least. This is horrific. High lane, he's going to be able to catch out the player going towards under.
I'm so
nice
confused.
early kill there. He's got someone behind him. This is spread out like a death match. Awesome currently stuck on Fountain. He's got players left, right, and center to worry about. Spots out the first nice little shot onto Delb. In a 1 versus 2, how will he fare with only 15 HP left?
I'm so confused. I really don't know what happened in this round. And Bomb will go down eventually for Case. It's awesome. He needs to... The problem is, I still think that VP.Prodigy should be winning the series, but I'm starting to consider if Case have a chance of just...
Be a bit of a rough push ahead again for the time being. We do see a bit of tiny aggression in from Apps. DZT, what a shot onto Awesome there. The stars are aligning for him as he hits an incredible shot. As for now, it goes into a 4 on 5. Again, Rain trying to do a bit of damage. Delb there to annihilate him. And, well, it looks like we may be about to bear witness to that infamous Brazilian flare.
Well, correct. But it's so hard to predict games like that because there's obviously teams with such strong orgs behind them, teams that have practiced for such a long time. On paper, they should be winning these. And VP.Prodigy, they're struggling so hard, and they have been struggling so hard against teams that are out of their level. Like VP, they should have no problems winning against Victus. They should have no problems winning against Colt. They should have no problems.
Rotation, 15 seconds left now. The execution comes through. Norwi's wary of the flank. Fortunately, the timing is not there. Nissim shuts him down. It's all on 9 seconds left. If he can kill the planter, he's in a great position. He shuts down the first. Delb finishes the job. Plant goes through, and that should be the game.
Well, it should, and it is the game indeed. My dear friend, as Rain, he's the only one standing here towards Banana against 5 players, all of them pushing at the same time. That's gonna be 16-8, I believe, in the playoffs. So, I will put my money on Case for this one. I think they're taking this 2-0. I don't think VP.Prodigy are the team that we're used to seeing. What about you?
What about me? Oh, it's going to be hard to stay. I reckon I'm going to go... I want it to be 2-0 Case, but I think we'll also go to one in favour of VP.Prodigy. Of course, going into this round, it's going to be 2 players left standing already. Norwi and also able to get 2 kills onto this and get their way on forward. Again, it's going to be delboNi to try and hold this push. Both players really straight into him. An initial push through. delboNi, a great shot to the first player. He's got one more left to worry about as it's an early pick from Awesome now. He spotted out the second player, called for the rotation of the ZT who accompanies him, and disciplined by delboNi to fall away, wait for his teammate to go and help him. Again, swing goes wide. delboNi spots out the initial player, waiting to go on forward. Awesome good for the first. ZT there to trade.
Grenades. I don't think that they will do so. And Awesome, he's got this angle for days, but landed. How does he get that? There is no way.
Well, that's an advantage. Delb will bring it back in favour. As for now, Norwi, he'll try to make it even, but with landing caught out centre sight, Norwi may be the spanner into the Case works. yepz from behind. yepz on for a second. DZT for the next in Case they reaffirm
2 days ago, but there is a big difference between VP.Prodigy and Budapest 5, isn't there? Like, look at that London just shutting down Norwi. And the answer is no. He has no idea whatsoever. He will just go out on a knife. That's just awful for VP.Prodigy at this point. No way.
San and yepz exchange blows, but last one left standing in such a tough position. And I think it's safe to say he might hold here. Good for one, but just 5 HP. Case, that look unstoppable here.
Well, you know, VP, they might not even have the chance to, like VP.Prodigy might not even have the chance to show us that they have a decent city side, because it might be just over before they get a decent buy round.
No doubt, and goes 4v4 now. That's great, but so what avail as, again, these teams, they just keep exchanging blows. For Nissim, we'll have to see to what avail now. So shift on forward, trying to get towards connector. Both players, I think they ebb past one another, but no, Higlane finds him. Plant goes down. Case in a 1 versus 3. Landed the last round left standing, and if he wins this, this is going to be so detrimental to VP.Prodigy.
And here's the scope here from Awesome, and Awesome, he's with the worst weapon to be here with. If he misses a single shot landing, could easily go up, but he landed. He's just gonna go for the slow approach. That's gonna be...
And with that, the lull breaks, the push comes out. yepz in heaven, ready for these players to come into him. Landing good for one. Trade not quite there, as instead Higlane finds yepz a great angle up towards heaven. They will continue pushing forward. A great shot to Higlane, continuing to make his way forward again. Another great shot onto Mo, almost onto Awesome as well. As it goes 2-on-3, but with DZT from behind. It's going to be a swift round. DZT good for the first. He knows the second is there in the form of rain. He'll drop a smoke to try and hold on for the time being.
But nice.
But with that, Nissim, he'll finish the job.
Just 0 chance given. And again, Case, all the time, when just all odds seem to be against him, they have this one player to go for the individual play. This time it was London. Afterwards, of course, DZT on the back wrap.
What all right now?
They haven't. I just realized that this is actually the team of Casemiro. They're the CS team of Casemiro. He's the only.
O'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Do you think I know football players?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. VP.Prodigy going for their second round here in the series. As what I like about VP is that even if they lose a round, they manage to take out as many.
Because they have been losing players, you're right, their economy is fairly low, but for the most part, it's still going to be a tough hold ahead. As for now,
put it out on a map like Train, which gives you a lot of possibilities for the double AWP setup. Awesome here. We'll get the initial peek onto London, so an early man advantage here going in favor of the Twistzz.
For now, 2-on-4. Case trying to hold, but not quite spotting the AWP, not that it matters. DZT falls to Higlane. And for this then, now as he comes up from connector, he's going to be expected, and for VP.Prodigy, horrific, wasn't it? Well, again, going for a fast A take right now. VP.Prodigy tries to keep their momentum as they barrel on forward. yepz going to fall to the Molotov early on as follow-up players get ready to fight. Landed, ready to get flashed on through that smoke towards tunnel 2. delboNi spots that initial player. DZT, though, the man who's actually in a position to do some fighting right now, swings wide. Higlane deletes him as Norwi will respond. Plant goes down at 5-on-2. I think it's safe to say that Case will falter yet again.
Case have just lost this map in the series. On the back of just not being able to close out that one.
Why
We're
would
playing without Rainwaker for the second and third map.
Okay, so why would you fix a match where if you'd won it, you'd qualified for a bigger part of the tournament, which would have had more money, more people on?
You know the players in the team,
Like,
they wouldn't.
Exactly. Without any utility.
VP, they will get the one down on 4 before retake. Is on us. DZT will be the first man to make contact with the Twistzz. As I say that, DZT will take down Awesome. So now a man advantage in delboNi. He will follow up. That's the second going in the way of Cases. There is the late pop dog flank and bar. He's just caught in the open between 3 players of Case. That's going to be 8 rounds on the board for the Brazilians, who in the end will manage to win the half Of course, I don't think that's enough because VP, they were...
Exchange down towards B. Nissim actually ready to go through this smoke. Spots out the first member, dinks down Norwi, doesn't kill him. Instead, Norwi will be the one to strike, and it's all part of a fake. It's all an elaborate ruse, which has paid off admirably as Norwi goes on a rampage. His second there, DZT there to respond, but that will cue the rest into a fake. DZT cancels the plant. Beautiful stuff by him. Norwi on for a third now as he shuts down Del. Landed onto Mer. Awesome looking to plant as best he can. Center sight. DZT, though. The man comes out on top. Both he and Norwi, both one-man armies right now. They try to tear through one another. Landed misses his initial shot. 2 seconds left in the round. Just like that. Norwi spams the smoke. And KRIMZ make it 9. As the set piece goes down, execution is there to follow. Flashes go out. Full push comes through. Yepz to lead this charge as they barrel on towards this B site. That's not there to be able to take out Norwi to get things off again. Follow-up push goes out through. Trying to get back line control for those on the side of KRIMZ. USB shots ring out either way. Spamming through the smoke. Trying to bear fruits. None bared though as ELIGE finds delboNi as he tries to progress through the smoke. Rain able to get the upstairs as he tries to progress down towards back line. Landed now, the last man left standing for that initial push. And as Rain shuts him down, it goes into a 2-on-4. These are T towards back white right now. Needs to go huge. And well, he's dinked up these members, but not unable to find any of them. Able to shut down ELIGE to kick things off though. That bomb is tapped initially. Again, spotted out by Nissim and DZT. Nissim able to find the first one. Mer, there's full. Follow-up push comes through either way, and Nissim tags down his teammate there. Let's get awesome yet again. Rain's got the next set. The matter that bomb is sticking down very, very low, but Rain with a kit will be able to get the defuse, and just like that, VP.Prodigy make it 7.
Whoa.
And a Galil on DZT. Let's see how they fare.
Which is actually a pretty default thing to do when you get 4 kills in the pistol, when you get the bomb down, but that's not the perfect start for them, especially when Rain continues with the double. Nice him, he will take him down, bomb will go down as well, but to what avail? That's nice him and yepz. They're already in a 2-man disadvantage here. Yepz, he needs to find at least one headshot here with the Desert Eagle, and he will indeed find the first, and now it's a 1 versus 3, but Norwi, he will take down niko here, just half by, maybe try to get the bomb down yet again towards that B side, and then start with the second half. Highland here giving up his position. That was pretty smart from KRIMZ, to be honest. They managed to push him back. Yepz, oh, this is an uncharacteristic missed shot from Awesome, as Yepz will find the first bomb, will go down, and now KRIMZ with a man advantage, and they have the back grab coming in from Nice him from Ivy. His teammates just need to win time at this point.
Again, bomb ticking on down. KRIMZ great setup early on. DZT takes a substantial amount of damage as ELIGE shuts him down. Landing there to trade. Follow-up push comes through as Norwi tries to get towards back. Sight Yepz onto Bert. Norwi there to trade as Nissim will follow up onto Awesome Del.
Pretty much changed the entire round. Let's see though. Will KRIMZ be able to capitalize on that mistake from Awesome? And the answer, at least for now, is no. But nice him, he will get the refrag. Will he? And the question
I guess he just walked.
Does Rain? Oh no, Rain has no idea.
Right, there's no clue.
No idea whatsoever.
That's the B site.
Oh my god. How?
Bro.
Beside the last place where you would expect the T's to be is Ivy. And look at that. VP, they're still clearing. They need to clear every single angle as Mer. He will strike down these. Mer, he's ready for the Ivy wrap. He finds the second, even the third.
This goes out. It's fairly standard as for the time being. Everything goes down. Molly's followed. Rain tries to get aggressive. Instantly shut down by Landon, though. Norwi to do the same. Nissim a great drive by onto Awesome. Norwi able to respond once more. Nissim to get the next the matter again as he goes into a 2K for himself now. So he goes 3-on-2. Mer trying to hold ELIGE as well, looking to catch out the odd member. Again, bomb caught out. ELIGE from behind. A great flank as he catches out the first member. 2 more to worry about towards back line, but at the range game, the 7-4 will reign supreme.
Nice though has a nice angle here. Does he know that there's a player out of Z? Nice him. He will catch Highland, and now the 1 versus 2 Mer. He clutched the last one. Can he do it again? Now he DPs him. Oh, he will miss the initial shots. Gets the Q in the end, and now a 1 versus 1, but nice him. He knows where his opponent is. Has the advantage. Whiffs the first 2. Now the 1 versus 1, and Mer, he will do it again.
Molly goes in trying to force him away. Luckily, he'll stay in position. Flash goes out, that forces Norwi back. Norwi goes down. ELIGE stays alive though. Delb good for 1. Norwi there to trade. And the beautiful 1-2 comes through. The repertoire at their disposal helps them stay alive as, well, Landon will try to push on ahead. He'll try to stay alive again. But in the 3-on-4, it's down to Nissim and his teammate of DZT. Both players all separated around the map. DZT finds one that gives a reason to push on ahead as Mer backs away. Nissim now there to catch out some rotations. unable to do so though.
He's been taking so many chances with this movement. Awesome though, will find a headshot flick onto Landon, and now DZT into a 1 versus 3. He needs to be the hero for his team. They need him more than ever. He spots the player. I'm not sure if Awesome spotted him as well. DZT will find himself the first. Will he spot the second though? I don't think he will. The bait will work, and Mur will find one more here as VP.Prodigy managed to win their number 13 on the board. And on the other side, OKS, of course, they will be able to rebuy. They have the max loss bonus, they have the bomb plant.
DZT's got out sandwich very quickly now, looking to catch out some of these VP.Prodigy members. Trying to get around this corner. DZT, great shot to Norwi, looking for a second onto Hig lane.
Into a 2-man disadvantage. Awesome though, will make it to 1. The second player doesn't fire the AWP, so unfortunate for Awesome. Still though, yepz with the boost will catch him off guard and nice him. Oh no, he's not. He didn't check it. They have no idea. They think it's clear.
No.
Surely he checks.
Going back.
Go for
going back.
Okay.
There we go. Scary, but it's all right.
Yeah.
You got it under control.
Messy,
breathe
but it
it out,
works.
Ted.
Yeah. Thank you.
But now, Case, they look like this will be an 11th. They actually do a substantial amount of
Like,
round winning call.
Yeah, but if it doesn't work, all people are gonna be like, how can you call a thing? Yepz, he will find the follow-up, and now 2-man advantage for the side of Case. But look at that from high lane. He's pushed all the way through T-main.
Flanking is a very genuine possibility. The Hig lane, he'll hear these two members coming. He'll try to shut them down on the off angle. He'll have to shut down the first and the second at that. And now, with the gracings of time, I'm actually surprised Case didn't rotate one of these players back to hold for this.
There is no way they lose around like that. Like,
genuinely, that's bossing around.
And somehow they do.
Massive miscommunication.
By the way, thanks to them losing this round, I know who to time out in the chat for spotting. Give me a sec.
Oh. In a perfect position now to move on forward and try to close out this map. Even though they're by shaky as well, this is where both teams play for resets. And
out here on train. And let's see. The T's, they're taking their time. 1 minute on the clock as one flash will be provided here from Landon. But Awesome, he will take down his teammate. And now it's 2 versus 5 as high lane. He should have the first here. Daze gets him, and now it's only down to yepz in the 1 versus 5. Nothing. 3 players from VP towards that B side. There's the counter smoke. No more grenades for the T's as they will just get picked apart. But DZT with the double. High lane and Awesome though don't think the same. In high lane, he will get dropped by DZT. Now a man advantage. Somehow Case have a decent chance in winning this, and Awesome, he will get caught off guard by
money to them at all. As Mur makes his way on forward. Spots out the first. Tags down the second. This nade could be dangerous. That it is! 1 versus 1 with DZT now. And as that bomb ticks on down, this is looking harrowingly close. A lot of smoke goes down. Caught out.
He will shut him down, and now a man advantage for VP.Prodigy. 3 players left. Make that 2 for the T's. As DZT, he will
standard contact. Is this side ready for it though? First player spotted out. Higlam takes down DZT. Landed now in a 1 versus 2. He's got players all around.
Map of the series between Case and VP.Prodigy, as things will start off interesting. In an interesting fashion, as DZT will push into lower on the pistol, Awesome with the refract. Of course, the loser of this one map is going home, so both teams don't want to be risking it. As yepz here, he regrets towards short. He will find one more, as there's the counter smoke deployed by Landon. Mur will drop one. Norwi as well will drop one, and now it's Landon here. He needs to make sure that even if he doesn't find the kill, he manages to stay alive as nice him now will strike down Norwi, and now it's the 1 versus 2. Mur, he's just pinched.
Last man left standing, but he'll punch in those numbers, he'll get that plant, and for Kissim and Landon, let's see how they fare. Get away, he's able to hide, and to do damage to anyone who comes towards him, he'll look, shout. These members, unfortunately, unable to do so. Landon shuts him down. Case, they open it up with a pistol round.
And for the Brazilians, this is the best way to start things off. They were really close to making Train competitive. They
Early push goes on through. Members have to be ready. As for VP.Prodigy, they go for aggression out towards short. Case responds with aggression of their own. Merle goes for one to trade after Landon.
But he needs to be careful as well. There's the smoke, so the bomb could go down. Plant will be fact in high lane. He will get even the double. Both Landon and...
Who do you think's taking this?
Oh. I will go VP.Prodigy. I think it's VP.Prodigy.
But we will have to see.
Oh. Landon here will start things off interestingly in this round.
Well,
as he will take the head of Awesome. And look at that position in lower. High lane, he has no idea.
hold firm. Just ring out. Mer able to shut down Del, but yepz does do the same, and yepz there to make it 2k. Mer now the last man left standing, 1 versus 4. And again, this round is just a formality. He's good for 1, digs down the second. He'll push up forward to the bags of grain, hoping to kind of hide behind them. Nothing caught out just yet, though. So he simply shuts down Mer. And well, it's a complete categoric shutdown now. Also able to respond onto yepz, but with Rain now onto Del, suddenly make things a bit more one-sided. 3-on-2. Push comes through. Awesome shutdown. All on Rain. DCD shuts him down.
That's going to be 3-1 in favor of Case as they finally managed to break out of the force buys. And now VP, they're going to be forced to go for the eco. Of course, not a full one. They
Sure. Let's catch out some of these members.
Awesome though will get the opening kill. Man advantage here for the Twistzz. Norwi, he manages to make his way to CT. Oh, I don't think that they know. I don't think they know. And his job here is to just try and cut off rotations, which he will here. And now delboNi with all to do. He needs to go for the multi-kill, but he plays this so smart so far. He's still alive in the smoke. Do they know? They anticipated, but do they know? He manages to kill behind him. In the end, though, high lane will take him down. That was a bit confusing for a second there. I wasn't sure who knows where the other is, but even when they have money, even when they could rebuy, potentially after they rebuy this time, if they can...
In terms of getting utility, extra armor, it means that now their buy still shaky. yepz flashed off position in long, spammed on down. Landon will try and aggress further, unable to catch anything off as Mer finishes the job. Now for delboNi, will continue ringing out shots here and there, just try and catch out these members. Flash goes down, Molly's continue to ring on out. But now, delboNi will try to hold firm. Push goes down, delboNi shuts him out. One more to trade. This out from CT to get the next say in the matter as he goes 3-on-2.
Bomb will go down as the retake is on. One player coming in from CT, the other from short. This should be an impossible retake coming from the CT side. There's the flash towards CT, one player towards elevator. High lane doesn't spot him though, which will give Nizim the upper hand in the duel. And now a 2 versus 2 bomb is planted for long, so awesome. He might as well just leave his teammate on side. And what the hell was that shot from Nizim? Manages to land the jump shot, but awesome in the end. Will deny alone.
An early few kills. yepz able to shut down Higlane. Mer there to respond. He goes 4-on-4 now, and Landon, he needs to be ready for this push. If he's not careful, he'll have players all around him.
Look at that. All the kills going in the way of Case. Landon with the double. Okay. Yet again, another buy round for both sides. And DZT, he's aggressive with the AWP towards tunnels. Finds the initial peak. Awesome though with the refract. Yeah, for use. Let's see how they fare. That's for you.
Oh, I know. I try really hard to break that one. That was a hard one.
That's the one for you. Let's see how they fare. That's the one for you.
For those of you who don't know, casters have something we call crux phrases, which is a phrase that we keep saying out of reflex because we know it sounds good and we know it fits the scenario. For instance, let's see how they fare. For now, in case they make their way up short, looking to do the odd bit of damage wherever possible. Flash goes out, Mer on the corner, taken down. Norwi to respond, Norwi in a 1 versus 3. Spots the first, tries to get the second, delb to finish. And for Case, that'll be a 6th round. On the topic of crux phrases, though.
What?
Do they definitely have time for a defuse?
Yeah, there is. They have a kid.
Yeah, that's close. Yeah. But, on the topic of crux phrases, yeah, I don't know. That was a funny announcement.
Yeah.
Those of you who don't know, Rainwaker from Skade was unable to play the second and third maps in the best of 3 because he punched his monitor and broke it. Now, though,
no, he didn't. No, I was told he didn't punch his monitor. He threw something at his desk and it bounced into his monitor.
Either way, it's just, the gods are trying to say something.
Yo.
Gods are trying to say something to the caster who now does tournaments.
Yeah, nice.
Essentially, all that's happened. But DZT will find Higlade kick things off as without VP.Prodigy they make their way back over towards the speed site. Going to be Landane to try and get his way on forward, try and get through the smoke, but
we're quite well in this situation, I think. It does sound cool. I'll give it to you. It does sound cool, but yeah, not in this scenario. Although VP.Prodigy, they will take their 7th on the board as Case, as Kramer just said, join him in, decide to play entirely towards long, but you have that part of the map. You have such a big part towards that B bomb site, and I don't think that VP will be ready for that. There's the bait. No way they're ready for this, and indeed they're not. There's the 3rd player coming in, and awesome. He will catch one off guard.
That's in the wallets again. Literally, that wallet is just bent over, and every time Case loses a player, it's just a sucker punch straight to its guts because
they had to have it like 2 or 3 rounds ago. I think this might have been the game changer, but there's the boost over the smoke and Twistzz. They will try and do more. They made his way down towards CT. His job here is to just try and catch rotations, and now they need to go for the B play. But look at that smoke. This is so huge from the Case side, and the entire play was cancelled. This is the 2nd round where VP are trying to do that. The first time it worked. This time Case knew exactly what was happening all the time. They knew that this was or overtime, or it has both. So.
Yeah, I've realised that I've just accepted. I have just accepted that this is going 3 maps all the way. Red will kick things off by finding Nissan. No responses there, taking the tries to spam through the smoke, but Del comes out on top. Rain able to fall as well as Landon shuts him down. Awesome though, still boosted up towards Widow to catch out some more members. Norway towards the side, we'll shut down the yepz. As now, Awesome 2 on 3 for Case. We're looking to swing wide. Landon shifting forward, able to catch out the first team for the second up towards Window. Digs him down as well, but it's through the box, so it doesn't really matter. Instead, USB's the one to shut down Norway again. Beautiful shots and falls down to Mer now. 1 versus 2. Able to come through this door. Landon at the ready, trying to catch him down. Again, snap goes through either way. Landon, beautiful.
Shot for days. Like, unless they flash him out, I don't see how he'll miss it. And even flashed out, he just doesn't.
Land all around Norway. He's not quite forced away just yet, so the man to watch out for will be Awesome. Again, on the angles, shot down by Nissim there. Although a push comes up, Norway good for 1. He'll go back to hiding. He'll try and swing wide, look to make it 2, but yepz shuts him down. Again, on long, Nissim on terrain, and just like that, Case, despite being so low on HP, they still put a bit of a number down onto VP.Prodigy. Molly goes out. That will force yepz away, but he's already into safety.
But Landon,
2 on 2 now.
He has the AWP on his disposal, and yepz, he's got a pretty nice angle landed. He will land the first, and yepz will support him. That's gonna
be the potential last time he'll have this orb. As Molly's continue landing, it's a bit of a missed Molly from Case there as they prevent themselves from being able to push, but Landon, he'll find Higlane out towards mid. So the response is with an AWP peek on long to shut down Nissim. With that Case, they go for a fast execute now, knowing that the AWP has to rotate back around. Awesome misses his shot. Molly's land around him. Scoped on it. He's awaiting a push. Blinded yet again. And now towards mid. It's Norway to line up. 1 to line up. 2 looking for a 3rd. Unable to do so, but Rain from behind finishes off. But this time, there's a flank ready to come in from long. Rain shifting around to the other side of blue. Let's catch up some of these members. He's spammed down. Delb shuts him out. Now the flashes follow through. Norway looks to hold. Good for 1. Spam goes either way as Delb shuts him down. And now the push bears fruition. Awesome. Not even able to shut down the first as easy.
That's just... I think so far, VP.Prodigy have been missing one vital part of their team that Zeno, mechanically, he's really good. But he's been missing so much. And look at that, delboNi, he's going for the hunt. And every single case player is going on the hunt. They want to take down these kills on the side of VP. They know that they have no money. Mer standing his ground, but only for 2. And now Highglane, he needs to stay alive. And indeed, he will manage to do so, but that's going to be 14 on the board for Case. And Peter.
Shift on forward. Let's go down. Awesome. Forced out through the smoke, trying to get towards this A or B site. Always shuts down one. Higlane does the same. It's now all on Nissim. The last man left standing in a 1 versus, well, it was 1 versus. And now Case, they go straight through this molly up short.
Into the sides, and so far, that's what's been happening. Nice him here. He will have a chance. He will drop a nice him. He will drop Mer. Now it's all onto Highglane, and he's heavily tagged. He's only 10 HP left. Norwi will drop Del. Norwi with a double, but yepz. Oh, that's the bomb. The bomb is dropped in front of B. Can they retrieve it? The answer is no. What's that's so.
He's got his teammate in the bait setup. Mer, the man to try and fight. Let's go out. As this now finds the first, this is all on Mer. He spammed down though. TZT, what a read. And for Case, this may surely be a 15th here, especially with yepz spotting the 2 players on the flank. Puts it on to a 4.
Things out here, and now on Dust 2 and eliminating VP.Prodigy from the tournament.
Out. More flashes to land. Awesome. Pushed away, but the real flank comes through from short here as yepz finds the first. They spot out the second, third found, and it looks like VP.Prodigy may have collapsed. Again, Mer and Higlane, the last 2 members left standing. That bomb needs to cross, but it may not matter.
And that was such a smart call there from VP to just go and try to fight for long, just let short. But if you let Case have short, you need to fight for long. And they didn't even fight. They were just staying completely in the open. And now it's a 2 versus 4. As yepz, he will shut down Highglane. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the first team out of the Shadow League. That is VP.Prodigy.